Hi guys, welcome to another video. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. In today's video, we are going to be eating some crispy bacon and some homemade buttermilk waffles. I made these homemade a couple minutes ago. The recipe comes from the Preppy kitchen. I will link it down below for his video. It's a great channel. He's wonderful, and yeah, everything I've ever made from him has come out amazing. So I've got his recipe for waffles. Actually, he uses regular milk. I used buttermilk, so I just wanted buttermilk. So yeah, I made this recipe, made about 14 waffles this size. So let's just get into it. I've got some black coffee, you guys know, and I have some butter and some real maple syrup in here, and I also have this apple butter, which I love on my waffles, so I'm probably going to use some of this on it. So let's just get started. I do have plastic silverware. Hopefully it won't be too annoying. I'm going to put a little bit of butter. I've been keeping these warm in the oven, but I'm telling you, I'm going to just butter both of them because that might help melt a little bit. Butter. I love my butter. Let's try some, let me wipe this off. Let's try some apple butter first. This apple butter comes from the Richlome Country Store, and I have to say it is so good. It's like probably some of the best apple butter that I've had, other than Lewisburg Cider Mill in Kansas. Oh my gosh, their apple butter is like phenomenal. But this apple butter comes pretty close. So, do you want the first bite? Butter and apple butter. That's so good. It reminds me of fall, autumn. And I like putting apple butter because you can pick up your waffle and eat it with your hands. This is so good. I have all these waffles left over, but I'm going to freeze them in packs of 2. And that way, when I want more waffles, I can just pull them out of the freezer and throw it in the toaster and warm it up. It'll be perfect. Let's try some of this bacon. I like my bacon really crispy. So I put it on a sheet pan in the oven and left it for like 20 minutes. That's how we make it at work. It's a little bit overdone, but it's good still. I like this. Really crispy. I had to make this video. I was waiting and waiting and waiting. And our neighbors, they on Fridays, they have their mowers come to mow. And normally the mowers start at 8 in the morning and they start here at this end. And they work their way down the street. Well, somehow, fucking today, they decided to go all the way down the other end of the street and start there first. So now, right now, it's like, gosh, it's like 10:30. And they're just now getting to this side. And I'm like, really? Like, for real? I always make a video on Friday morning. I always film it because my husband goes to work at Harry Chapin and he volunteers. And so I have the house to myself. So like Friday mornings, I usually have time to record my videos. And every Friday, never fail, they always start at 8 o'clock. And it's like, I'm ready to go, ready to film, and they start. So today, like an ass, I wait and wait and wait because I figure, okay, by 10:30, they're going to be done. I'm sorry, I'm like totally bitching right now. But like, it's just funny to me. Like the one time I wait for, to film because I figure they'd be done by 10:30 and now they're just starting over here. And I'm like, really? F me, right? It's always the way with me. It's like, am I being punished? I'm like, okay, God, you know I make ASMR videos every Friday. Why are you doing this to me? They're doing it on purpose. So I just couldn't wait anymore. And you can probably hear the mowers, I'm sure. Hopefully they're almost done. But it's so funny to me. And I had to change locations too. Like I know my thumbnail is a different location. It was in my kitchen, but my refrigerator is so loud. So I just figured I would move to a different location so you couldn't hear the buzzing noise of the fridge because it's really annoying as well. I've said in the past, I just don't have the house for ASMR. I need like a recording studio. These are so good. Do you guys like waffles? Comment down below what's your favorite thing to put on a waffle. Do you like Belgian waffles? The big circle ones that are like fluffy and crispy? I don't have a Belgian waffle maker. I just have a regular waffle maker. So I just made these. But they're good because they're like a nice size. And I can actually take these to work with me. And I can, you know, I can eat them there. Okay. Let's try this one with a little maple syrup on it. I want to put more apple butter though. But we'll put it, isn't this so cute? I found this at a thrift shop. It's so cute though. It's like a little Mexican pottery. I love Mexican pottery. Okay. And planes too. Oh my gosh. Hey, welcome to my world. Okay. We're going to pour a little bit of this on. And I feel like I want to pick it up and eat it still. But let's try. Let's try it. It's going to be messy. There's nothing like real maple syrup. Oh, it's so good and so delicious. Happy Friday, everybody. Here's some plain sounds. Bacon always reminds me of like Sunday mornings growing up, and my dad oftentimes we would be sleeping and he would get up really early and he would start making the bacon and making like potatoes and onions, like home fries. And just the smell of like the coffee and the bacon and that, oh my God, all the breakfast scents would wake you up out of bed, and you would come downstairs and my dad would just like make this big Sunday breakfast. It had eggs and we had potatoes and toast, and oh, it was just so good. And usually it was before church. But it was so good. Those memories of just the smell on a Sunday morning, and you know, everybody being together, the whole family. So it was my mom and my dad, and I have 3 sisters, so there was 4 girls, and my dad would always make this really good breakfast. There goes my belly. This is really, really good. I like both. I like it with the apple butter because it gives it that like apple and that kind of tangy, tart apple flavor. But then the maple syrup is just so delicious. So you guys, can you tell me why? My last video I posted was a no talking crunchy crouton video, and that's it. I didn't talk, I didn't do anything. And when I uploaded it, it immediately said add suitability, which I don't understand because there's no talking. I didn't say anything. I don't think that there's anything wrong, or I don't know. I'm just confused why YouTube decided that that video was going to have limited monetization, which I guess it doesn't matter. I mean, it's not like a lot of people are going to watch that video anyway, but I just wondered why. If anybody can tell me why that happened. I thought that you would get that if you had like you know, things that were not suitable. I don't know. I guess if somebody can just explain to me what add suitability means. It's just, I think it's because the advertisers don't agree with like your content, and they just don't feel like, I'm not sure. So if you guys can clear that up for me, if anybody knows what that means, that would be helpful, because I'm confused. Anyway, it's not a big deal. Oh, My hair's a mess right now. I have to put it back for work. I have to go to work in like an hour. So, Friday dinner service. Oh. Yeah, so my husband is volunteering every Friday at the Harry Chapin Food Bank, and sometimes he works in the warehouse, kind of organizing all of the donations into different categories and boxes and things. There's all different things to do. And then sometimes he goes to a church, which is what he's doing today, and they pass out the actual baskets of food to different people. So like the cars line up, and then each person is responsible for handing them one thing. Like there's chicken, and then there's a bag of veggies, and then there's like potato, or I don't know, it's like a bunch of stuff, corn, and then they get like a box of like non-perishable things like canned goods and things. So that's he does that every Friday. He started doing it a few months ago, and he really loves it. It kind of helps him get out of the house now that he's retired, and he loves doing it. He's meeting like a lot of people, and it makes him feel good because he's giving back to the community. So he's doing something good. So it's just like a win-win. He loves it. And they're all really like appreciative of any help they can get. He just volunteers. And yeah, but he stays busy. Tuesdays he has to do something every Tuesday for his he has PTSD. I don't want to like say too much, but he goes to like a PTSD class every Tuesday, and he goes out to lunch with all the guys that go. So that's his Tuesday. And then Wednesday sometimes he plays golf, and then Thursdays usually are free for him, so he'll just like chill and watch movies or like do like laundry and stuff. He helps me out. He's really nice about that. He'll like wash the floors sometimes, which is really big for me. And then Fridays is his work day, and Saturday sometimes he goes jeeping with his buddies he goes off-roading, and then Sundays and Mondays I'm off. So this Sunday we are going to we're going to go out to lunch with two of our favorite neighbors, Pam and Ted. Hey Pam and Ted, shout out. We're going to go out to lunch, and then I think we're going to come back and go to the pool for a little while. So that should be fun. Anyway. This was a really fun video to make. I just want to say thank you guys for being here and watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. Send me some comments, give me a thumbs up, and be sure to hit that notification bell so you know every time I upload a new video. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got, guys. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one, okay? Take care. Bye-bye.